Hello everyone, welcome back once again. In this video, you will get to know reasons why industrial visits are key to student development. If you're a parent, student, or a teacher who is planning to take the student for the industrial visit, then this video is for you. Ensure to watch the video till the end, and if new to the channel, then please do subscribe and hit on the bell icon to get the notification of latest uploads. Without further ado, let's get started. Some experiences cannot be taught with the books or a syllabus. They need practical experiences. These experiences becomes more important when they are designed for a professional courses. Industry visits are also one of those experiences. Students need these experiences so that they have a better knowledge of the industry. Industry visits teach students about how companies manage and process a challenge. So here are some key benefits of the industry visits. Before moving ahead, let us know what you are going to get in this video. You will be able to know what is industry visits, some key reasons why industry visits are a key component for the students' development, visit details, certain do's and don'ts, important instructions, and a visit plan. So before moving ahead, let us know what is industry visit. Industrial visit is a visit where the set of students are taken to the industries to observe their working process to get the practical experience. Industry visits focuses on gaining student an idea of how things work in a professional environment. There are certain reasons why industrial visits are a key to the student's development. Let's discuss them one by one. The first one is workforce exposure. We also call this as a business exposure. As I stated before, the industrial experience are required in the educational and the professional life. So to get that work experience or how the industry operates, how the industry works, that experience students gets when they are taken to the industries for the industrial visit. The second one is a learning experience. They also get to learn how the operations are designed and implemented. Third one is to interpersonal skills enhancement. When the students are taken to the industries, they meet the peers, also the teachers, and the people, those who work in the industry. So it helps them to strengthen their interpersonal skills. Next one is industry visits makes contacts. I still remember when I was taken for an industrial visit during my college days, and I had applied in the same industry for my internship. It helped me to reach out to the person who had helped us during our industrial visits. Likewise, industrial visit also helps the student to create a network or a contact. Next one is interact and learn from the experts in the industry. Generally, during the industrial visits, there's the session which is being given to the students where they explain which all are the processes, which all are the systems, and which all are the goods or services the industry creates and how they operate, which helps them to interact and learn from the experts from the industry. Next one is opens a new avenue for learning by seeing. This is something different from the regular teaching where the students are actually taken to observe the work processes, and this adds something in their learning. Next one is learning management concepts. Generally, the students are taught the management concepts planning, organizing, directing, and controlling. But when they are actually taken to the industry, they get to know how these principles of management are implemented in the industry. Next one is enhanced employability or job prospects. As I stated before, the industrial visits helps in creating the network and the contact and ultimately leads into getting the job prospects or the better job prospects in future. Next one is the time management skills. The students are asked to report on the time. Also, they need to meet the timeline which is given by the teacher or a college. So they get to learn the time management skills. And the last one is day off from the theory classes. Definitely, this is something different from the theory classes, and that's going to add into their learning by seeing the work processes which happens in the industry. Next one is visit details. If you're a teacher or a parent who is watching this video, so this is something which you should know before departure, where the college of the student, I mean the teachers generally inform to the students about the day, date, duration, location, fees if applicable for this industrial visit or any other details. Or if you're a parent, then you can ask the teachers or a or respective college to share these details before the departure. But generally, the colleges inform the parents and the students well in advance about the day, date, duration, location, and other details of the industrial visits. Certain important instructions, if you're a student who is watching this video, you'll have to remember. If you're a teacher, you'll have to inform your students about these important instructions. And also, if you're a parent who is watching this video, inform your ward about these instructions. Number one, students should report on time. Generally, the industrial visits are bound to happen on the time. Like, let's say, for example, if XYZ college has taken a permission to visit a particular industry at 3 p.m. or maybe 10 a.m., here, then the college is bound to report on the given time because the industry works as per their schedule, and they may also have some other batches who are coming for the visit. And if the student reports late, if the student gets late, then it's difficult for the institutes, for the colleges, for the teachers to meet the timeline. So students should report on the time. Students should follow the instructions given by the faculty and the tour guide throughout the visit. Sometimes there may be a tour guide or a travel guide who gives you certain instructions and you will have to follow. Next one is sometimes the college may ask the students to make a report where the student has to write what they have observed with some geotag photographs. So I will advise all my viewers, if you are taking the students for the visit or if you're a student and going for the visit, ensure that you have a notepad and pen to observe the things which you have observed during the visit. Also take care of the personal belongings. If you're carrying a certain stuff with you, you'll have to take care. Certain do's you'll have to remember. Number one is confirmation and consent letter. Ensure that you have given the confirmation to the respective teacher or the college before you could go for the visit. Also, the consent letter from the parent saying that you have granted, I mean, the parent has granted the permission to that particular child to go for that visit. Also, uniform and college I-cards are necessary. There may be some exceptions to the uniform, but definitely the college I-card is compulsory. But in most of the colleges, in the schools or the universities who take the students for the visit, they will make uniform and college ID compulsory because it's your identity that you're a student of this particular college. Next one is follow all the rules and instructions given by the teacher or a travel guide. Also inform about the health issues if you have any to a respective teacher, and you'll have to follow all safety and security. So do remember to follow all safety and security related instructions which are given to you by the college, by the teacher or a tour guide. Here are certain don'ts which you'll have to remember when you're going for the industrial visit. Not to bring the expensive stuff with you. Also meeting relatives because it's an industrial visit. You have gone for a visit with some purpose. So avoid meeting any relatives if you have there. Also changes in allocation, sometimes bus allocation, hotel allocation, company allocation. Those allocations are done with well in advance planning by the college or the teachers. So don't make any changes at your end. And also try eating outside food, especially if you're going for 2, 3, or 4, 5 days of a visit, then eating outside may cause into some kind of food poisoning and lead into a health issue. So avoid outside food. Also teasing or ragging sort of stuff with peers, or if you have seniors or juniors with you, don't do that. It is strictly prohibited. And changes at the student's end are not allowed, or any sort of customization which student does at their end is not allowed. Also don't do them. This is a consent form. You can read it by pausing the video later, but I'll simply tell you what the consent form is about. The consent form has to be filled and signed by the parent saying that they have granted the permission to their ward to go for that particular visit. This one is the undertaking form, undertaking by the students for the educational visit or for the industry visit. I want to explain certain points relating to the undertaking. Undertaking form is very essential if you are a teacher and watching this video. Ask all the students, those who are going for the industrial visit, to fill and submit this form with you, because this form specifically talks about the liability of the college or a society if there's any sort of casualty happens. Next one is the visit plan. So you can customize this you're going for a 2 days, 3 days visit. You can customize this plan. give the time here, and accordingly you can communicate this with the parents and the students. To summarize, the industrial visit serves as the first point of the interaction between the student and the working industry they belongs to, and it serves as a platform for students to enhance their interpersonal skills, and students should make the best use of these tips to enhance their intellect. So here we have come to an end of this video. Do comment and let me know certain do's and don'ts which you want to add. Also comment and let me know how did you find this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, this is Sandeep signing off. Thank you for your time.